their strengths, So with knowing the scheme, you get to play a lot more, and you can play a lot more loose. You're not as uptight. So I can say with them running the scheme and getting it down, that's a plus, honestly. And being able to do that in the spring, and now we're coming back and we're running through plays and stuff like that, and we're already clicking and stuff like that, it's great.
Without getting into specifics, did Brian Ward bring some new wrinkles from what he had at Coleman?
Well, sure. It's the same system, obviously. We have different twerks and different things that we can do within the defense. But within that, yeah.
Which newcomer, which young player has asked you the most questions as a linebacker to try to pick your brain?
I gotta say Isaac.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been one of the young bucks that genuinely ask questions and stuff like that. He's really keen into learning and just learning football. You know what I mean? Coming from the high school level to a college level, it's a lot different. The game was a lot faster, so with him shadowing me and I'm showing him how to, get aligned and different coverages and stuff like that, he's starting to pick up on it too. So he's been the most asked questions.
What do you think about Juju and just kind of how you guys will kind of vibe on the field?
He's a really good player. He's really explosive. He can run, which is a great thing. And then he has the tenacity to play ball. You know what I mean? So that's a great aspect to add to the defense.
It seems like he's probably going to play Mike and you're probably going to play Will. Is that? Do you think that's what's going to happen? And what do you think about the roles?
I'm not sure how it's going to go. That's up to coach. But I mean, whatever coach decides, honestly. But yeah.
Do you have a preference in this defense between the two?
I've played both Mike and Will, so I know both positions at heart. So it just depends on what coach needs, honestly.
Is it harder at Mike just because there are more responsibilities? The green dot, you're
I'm a little bit biased, especially with Mike, because Mike is, in my opinion, Mike is easier to learn. But I mean, Will can be just as easy to learn as somebody else. So it just depends on the person.
What do you think about the talent on this defense compared to last year at Washington State, which was a great defense and I think probably surprised a lot of people with how good that you guys did last year. So what do you think about what's possible for this group?
Oh man, we had a lot of guys last year that genuinely just was hard working. We weren't the most talented, but we always knew that we were going to be in the right position at the right time to make certain plays or make whatever play that there is. We got a lot of key guys on our defense. We got a lot of athletes on the defense. I can say that, and it's fun even more. It's fun more, and also because you have more athletes. Honestly, it's just gonna be fun.
So it sounds like the potential is there to maybe even be better if everybody is able to learn and do all of their assignments.
Yes, yeah, and a lot of the guys did pick up on the defense, and now it's just playing ball at that point. So
yeah,
I gotta say it's really fun to be a part of this defense with these guys. Yeah, it'll be something to see.
So last November in Pullman, where you were facing Bourget, Babs, or Conyers in person, and now that you faced them in spring practice, did you get a different perspective about their games?
I mean, underneath the coach that they had last year, it was a little bit different. I can say with obviously the new coaching staff that came in this year, you can see a different side of play style. So yes, from that aspect, but they're great players. They're still ball players, still receivers making catches, still quarterbacks making reads. So yeah, they're really good players.
I thought you were the loudest voice on the defense, or at least the linebacker in the spring. And that's really important from a leadership standpoint on the field. Who are the other guys that you see on offense or defense that have those kind of qualities?
I can say from the defensive side, I know Jordan Clark. He's one of them. I'd say Chris Esmond, he talks. Xavier Alford, he's really good. He's a big leader, especially in the safety room. Him and Jordan. I'd say Rowe, the corner, the tall corner. Rowe, he's really good, especially with just communicating on the back end. So, and to go back to your question earlier, that's what makes it fun because you got a lot of those guys that talk. You know what I mean? So it's not just, like you said, it's not just me out there talking on the field, but everybody's communicating and talking on the field.